I was going to say, it goes back to what the business is, what Mike was saying. When you talk about this as a business, the business fundamentally at its core, even at the fund, number one is risk management. The whole thing is risk management. The whole thing is survive. I mean, you could open up we can have 50 conversations about like managing a large option portfolios. But that is, I feel like at the end of the day, that is the essence, the core of the whole business is how do you manage these giant option portfolios with all these line items. That is the job to be done, the differentiator. That's the whole thing. It's like everything is like risk management first. I mean, you have no business without edge, but if you cannot keep the edge, nothing gets off the ground. And so everything,
well, even edge without risk management is not edge, right? You have edge, and then you have to size it, and then you have to worry about risk of ruin, and you have to size it based on risk of ruin and all of that stuff. These are yin and yang. They're intertwined. Yeah,
totally. I mean, I look at it all as it's interesting. My lens on investing is it's mostly the whole game to me is seeing they use this expression, not in the trading world. I saw this from maybe the VC world or something, but seeing the present clearly. And when I heard that, I said, oh, that's what trading is. All trading is measuring and seeing the present really clearly. It's taking the whole world almost in like a cross-sectional kind of way, a heat map, and just finding what sticks out. And then trading all the stuff that sticks out, creating a portfolio of that stuff. So it's like, I'm going to look at all the liquid markets in the world, and I'm going to calibrate to them. Those are all fair. Everybody that's trading that stuff, like there's no edge in trading liquid markets. Like I'm going to take all that stuff, assume that it's fair, and then what sticks out in the world once I have calibrated to that. And then once I have done that, I think that I've got this big pile of edge. How am I going to keep it? And that's the risk management. And at the end of the day, like that's how I see the business. And that's how it has nothing to do with predicting in my mind. Like, again, like I didn't like thematic investing or having opinions about the future or like what is all that? I like, how do you know any of that's true? It's like, you can never prove to me that any of that's right. Like, it's not to pick on like Kathy Wood. I don't, like people pile on.
What are you talking about? She's guaranteed 40% return next year on her fund.
The thing is, I immediately dismiss her as
not advice,
unserious, because it has nothing to do with like, it's just because I know she's not risk management first. So I have to dismiss her. It's not anything else to me, but like she just has these visions of the future. And to me, I'll never grok that. You can't tell me anything about the future. And I'm going to be like, yeah, sure. Could I take a flyer on something like that? And that goes in the entertainment budget, right? It's like, that's entertainment to me, but it's not serious in my mind because it doesn't come from that framework. Again, I'm completely biased.
There's not a global macro bone in you.
There isn't.